There's always merchants or PKers at the jewelry shop or rune shop in Port Sarim. It's low-key dangerous. Look up his stats. 57 HP with 85 magic at 56 combat. This is exactly why I kept my combat level as low as possible. Anyway, the new plan is to get 40 mining. That's to mine gold. These iron ores are just gonna sit in the bank until I get a 100% success rate method for the iron bars. It's getting crowded in there now. I see level 40 mage. Oh, he went out the door. Let's see if he's coming for me. Oh, too slow on the logout. Oh, those are fire blasts. Time to go. Does he have a chronicle? Yup. Can he get into the Champs Guild? Nope. Saved a law rune, and I teleported to another good iron ore spot. Might as well mine here now. So here's the problem with melee PKing. She got gapped and now she can't reach me. Come on, Slowpoke, keep up. Just got 31 mining. The adamant pickaxe should be good enough that I can start collecting silver ore while I mine iron. I've got about 800 iron ore and 200 silver banked. I'll smelt them in Edgeville later. 40 and 41 mining. Yes. I never get tired of unlocking the rune pickaxe on new accounts. It's such a good feeling. Okay, now it's my last steel plate run. Maybe. It's the weekend again. The most populous time of the week for old school RuneScape. I'm also busy editing clips, so I'm just gonna lay low for the day and see how many swordfish I can gather. If you're wondering what's better between Karumja and Corsair for harpoon fishing, Corsair is a tad faster per fish, but you have to have Dragon Slayer completed. My fiery date with Elvarg is in a few days. Can anyone guess which town that is across the sea? Don't cheat. Random noob that sculled. Thought it was a PKer at first. Oh, what the heck? He attacked. I thought we were cool. Well, this is gonna be the slowest, most boring fight you've ever seen. But I gotta defend my fish. Cue the battle music. Aw, he has food. Alright, it's over. This fight will literally never end with all these banana trees out-healing our DPS. "41 and 42 woodcut. Rune axe ready and the stable dugout canoe. Good for transporting between Lumbridge and Edgeville. I know I'm jumping around skills a lot, but while I was banking swordfish yesterday, I was threatened by a PKer who told me he's working on a new account with low combat and 85 magic built specifically to kill me. I'm a little shook because teleblock is my one weakness. He's in my head. It's time to leave this combat bracket. Finishing off some important quests. You can complete the Below Ice Mountain quest as a level 3 if you want. You just mine these 4 pillars instead of attacking the golem. The main attraction of Camdozel is the Baronite Mace, which usually sits between the Rune Sword and Rune Sim as the second best melee training weapon in free-to-play. The skills you can train down here are too slow XP for a long-term viable method though. First piece of the mace. I've seen a couple other PvP world hardcores around too. It's interesting to see how they're building their account. This guy has Dragon Slayer already done. Corsair Cove curse completely cured. Can continue killing cows. Craft cow carcasses. Danger can wield an adamant sword now. Look at those powerful thrusts. No teleports, by the way, because I know a top secret getaway. Watch, but don't say. This safe spot keeps PKers at bay. Go upstairs to tan the cowhides, but you gotta pay.
You suck!
40 attack, sweet. Time to go buy a rune sword. Didn't get the Baronite mace yet. The golems were just too slow to kill. Plus these cow ores are nice crafting XP. Cows just got a little more scared. 50 crafting, nice milestone for a strength amulet. I'm done with slaughtering cows. Felidor seems so empty nowadays. It's the only main town that's multi-way combat. I guess F2P PKers don't have any friends. Danger Dance versus the Dragon 1v1, no flinching, no prayers, no running, let's go! You are free, everyone. Elberg has been conquered. You're welcome. Dragon Slayer done. Let's see how many grats I get in the chat. Time to go for 40 ranged. This is riskier than it might seem. It's all multi here, and I'm low hit points in a bracket of high majors and rangers. If I get teleblocked here, it's pretty much over. I don't think this is an active PK spot though. These minotaurs are tanky at one ranged. I recommend killing the rats here until level 3. Minnows are great for this one world only account, because they drop more arrows than can be shot. 100 arrows is all you need to start. It announces my 20 ranged in the chat. Be jealous, noobs. Ranged is important because it'll increase my HP level without getting many combat levels. And getting 40 will let me wear green vambraces, the best glove slot for tanking. Every little extra magic defense helps. And the green D-hide body will come in handy later for tanking. 30 ranged, good for maple short bow, the best bow and free to play. Oh, I recognize that name from somewhere. Don't you do it, bud. I actually have to go anyway. Nice, 40 ranged. I've got green D-hide waiting for me in the bank. I started with 100 iron arrows, and I'm leaving with 600. Baronite mace. No real highlights here. Yeah, it took maybe 3 hours total. Updated stats. I'm about to do something unnecessarily risky, but first, I'm gonna need some mage robes. 10 minutes for Zamorak Monk Bottom. This place is multi and has PKers killing bots sometimes. Kinda low-key scary. 8 minutes for a black robe. One of the most dangerous things I've done so far. There's no single way combat anywhere close to here. It used to be a hotspot for clan PKing. Don't know if it still is. If I get tagged before I hit logout, there's nowhere to go but Lumbee. Private set to friends only, no messing around. I want a full rune helm, but why go to greater demons instead of ogresses or obor? I've always wanted to do this. To me, this is an important stepping stone for embracing the true spirit of the hardcore game mode. A famous actor once said, "You're not hardcore unless you live hardcore." Also, greater demons are nostalgic. It's the OG way of getting a rune large. I used to kill graders as a moneymaker in 2002. 100k a pop for rune larges back then. Anyway, I've spent over an hour here, used up over 1k fire strikes. Only got a myth kite which will be useful for Obor, but not much else. Also 1200 prayer XP thanks to the new Vile Ashes update. I'll try again tomorrow. The last of my cash will be spent on fire strikes. I must get the helmet. 45 KC so far. Oh, you see that? That was a skulled PKer. Not a good feeling. There's hardly any single PKers at graders too. If you see one, there's usually more on the way. They split up, scouting other worlds. That's why it's so important to not get hit or snared. Don't even check their combat level, just log out. I don't know if I should continue. He might world hop hunting me. I'm gonna log out and think of a plan. Since I'm scared shirtless, I've activated the render self command. I have a feeling that PKer saw me and is gonna log in under me. The command just makes yourself invisible only to your own screen. Other people can still see you. It's built in the original game, so it's not any type of cheat plugin. Yes, finally the rune full helm. It's been 3 hours of intense minimap watching. I don't even know what KC that was. It's probably like over 100. Anyway, time to run for my life. If I can just get out of here alive, I'll be grateful forever. Until the next episode. Which reminds me, this episode ends abruptly.